Self-doubt arises from relationships with other people. Most commonly, the people who mistrust themselves are overly dependent on relationships with other people. Such people usually live for other people, and there is a fear of displeasing them. I keep telling such people, create fullness in yourself. You have to be valuable in yourself. For you, it has to be good, fun, joyful, and interesting to be with yourself, so that you don't feel alone when you're alone, that you don't feel weak when you're alone. Nowhere else is there strength but in you. You have to find and mobilize the resource of your power and strength that really is in you. You must have a more simple, healthy understanding and conception. That which is a characteristic of anyone else is also a characteristic of you. If there are people who are great, strong, self-confident, it means that you can be too. Because the basic human pattern is the same. And that basic pattern includes all so-called accessories. You know, it means that all qualities are in yourself, yet they are latent, not mobilized, or more commonly, they're suppressed. How and when they were suppressed, why they remain non-mobilized in someone is a very different topic. You're saying we have all those qualities. If we're talking about self-confidence, then we all actually have that self-confidence in ourselves. But how do you develop it? How can you become self-confident? Yeah, that's what we're coming to. How to develop, and that's the right word, develop, you see? It's not as if you can open a box, take it out, and it works. It has to be developed. It has to be developed. Let's take sports. You are strong, healthy, energetic. Have you any idea how much self-confidence it will add to you as one factor? It's the same for women, right? It goes without saying. You see, it means that the mind and everything has to be healthy. It also includes your being sexy. This is our foremost topic. We have to be sexy. Both men and women need to pay attention to whether they are sexy, first of all, because that inferiority complex basically originates from relationships with the opposite sex, from failures with the opposite sex, you know? And what is the main quality of the opposite sex? Attraction to the other. And why it attracts? Why is it the other half is desired? What is it that the other half desires? Sexiness, as you said. Sexy first of all. But what is sexiness? Let's say it's the potential of that masculine and feminine energy, the total of masculine and feminine attributes. Let's call it the grace. And what is common? This is common knowledge here. What are the attributes of sexiness? If you don't have these attributes and you want to be, like other people, they feel they're good, great, amazing. It's all clear. We all as spiritual beings are beautiful, great, amazing. But remember, you have to observe common sense. Common sense has to be observed. You cannot ignore it. It's like that young guy who comes to me and says, "Why do I have problems with girls?" And he is really spiritual. He talks about the fullness of love, about God, about spiritual matters. He feels great and amazing. But he sits like a dystrophic person. The muscles are limp. His sweater must have come from a charity or a sewer, I don't know. So baggy, his hair is disheveled. Potentially he's a tall, handsome, slim guy. Could be, And he feels his own value. He is cool, spiritual, amazing, not shallow. But he's ignoring the fact that he needs to be sexy. Read Freud, the old man. What is the initiator and catalyst of love? It's sexual attraction. One other thing, remember, is that the value which you create in yourself The confidence which you create within yourself, it will be like a torch burning inside you. A torch, you understand? To which everyone will come. They will all want to bask in it. Everybody wants to snuggle up to a strong person, someone who's self-confident. A self-confident person is also trusted by others. And so the magnet, your inner magnetism is formed, which begins to attract others, you know? How do you get it? Form it. So just what I said, sports. Nothing is easy and simple, of course. You have to work on yourself. Do sports. Begin with sports. Start to strengthen yourself. Tell yourself, I am the master of my body. I am the master of my psyche. Give yourself attention. Healthy, rational, adequate attention. There are no miracles. There are three predominant pillars on which your comfort lies. First, physical culture, sports. Taking care of the physical body. There's comfort in a good, healthy body, right? In a strong, well-functioning body. If I am well, it all works well. It's comforting. Then nutrition. If you eat shit, then how can you avoid feeling shitty? Food is information. See food as information. And see information as food. When you are watching nonsense on TV, know that you are eating, what is it called? Fast food. You're eating hamburgers. And when you eat hamburgers, see it almost like watching some dirty porn. So, this is nutrition. Put your nutrition in order and have no illusions. And don't postpone it. And the third pillar is your mental, psychic culture. Of course, it's a huge, complex phenomenon. So, in this mental culture of yours, again, some dominant factors can be distinguished. Remember that you have to be your own main asset, and your core value is in you, not outside, but in you. And it shouldn't be searched for outside. It shouldn't be searched for in other people. You can go and speak to other people, draw on their experience. But in this way, you have to form it yourself. Yourself. Your own salvation lies within you, you see? Therefore, you have to work on yourself.